numbers or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, today an Activated Morning is on right now. 15 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We're going to make way for Lyf with his commentary this morning. Good morning to you, Lyf.
Hey, good morning, Maka. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Wait, my name is everyone. Say morning, Maka. Morning, everyone. Morning, listeners.
Good morning, Roleza, my long-time friend. I love you so much.
Very good. I love you back too, Lyf. Go ahead.
yes, definitely. Roleza, yesterday, you all, through Dr. Thompson, touched on the issue with Dr. Shallow not resigning his position. President of Western. And Dr. Thompson said, I think he said something along the lines of he does not like commenting on issues or something of this, right? And I agree with him 100%. This situation that is generating a lot of discussion, not only locally but regionally. That's just important.
Lyf, you're dipping in and out though.
Oh, I don't know why. And I'm actually very high up pressure to get the good signal.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I said, your Dr. Shallow has been generating a lot of discussion regionally also, not just locally. And there's a piece in one of the Jamaican newspapers this morning. Now, I love my country very much. And I put my country above everything else except myself. If that makes sense to you.
As in you?
You always have to come forth. You always have to come forth in your own life, right?
Okay.
And if I had ran for a seat during the election, won that seat, and took up a position as member of parliament with a salary of, say, between 5,000 to 10,000. And I'm the chairman of a board that is paying me probably 10 times that amount. Now, I'm not the CEO. I'm the chairman of the board. I would not resign that position either. It's common sense. And this is the reason why I would not resign that position. It's not all about having to do with the money either. There are many people who have positions in our government currently and are also chairman of boards. If that makes sense. He's not the chief executive officer, he's the chairman of the board. There are many people that hold positions in government and other organizations that are also chairman of boards. And if he can juggle it, then he could juggle it. Nothing is wrong with that.
So you're interchanging the word, do you use the word chairman and president?
Well, he's president, but it's basically the same thing. To me, he's not the CEO.
Okay.
if you understand what I'm saying. If he can juggle it too, he can juggle it too. It will left to me and juggle it. Right? And there are a lot of different things. I saw political activist Matthew Thomas say that he should not basically, and then he says, does that mean that Minister of Agriculture Israel Bruce, before his coming on as member of parliament, used to has jobs in British Virgin Islands as a lawyer? Matthew Thomas is active. Does that mean that Mr. Israel Bruce, Minister of Agriculture, can still go to DPI to pursue his law business over there? To me, that's a different situation. But everybody has their take on it, and it is left to be seen whether Dr. Shallow can effectively juggle the two positions. Because if I was him, I was not giving that up either. To be honest.
Why?
And a lot of You see the amount of money that position brings in a month?
Oh, all right, so
Like,
all right.
let's be realistic. I like to be realistic. Let us be realistic here. Which person would give that up, knowing that the possibility exists that they can juggle it to that?
So then why
Which
not
person wants to
ask,
do that?
right? So then why not ask the question, why didn't he run for politics after his tenure as CWI president had ended? Given that it would have just been like a 2 years before the next election.
No.
Why nah? He still has age on his
now.
side. So life, he still has
now.
age on his side.
Who knows what's gonna happen in the next 5 years?
No, but he still has age on his side. So if it was a case where he has the best interest in terms of running for politics or wanting to make a national contribution at a political level, he could have probably just waited. That's another option that he could have explored.
Let me make something clear. I'm not saying that he's remaining in the position for the money, right? I'm saying what I would do.
Yeah, I know, I understand, but
Lyf, to be honest, I agree with you, yeah? 100%. I won't give it up either.
So then if you're not giving it up,
I saw the salary and I wouldn't give it up.
But if you're not giving it up, then you could have waited, because are you going to be effectively able to juggle both positions?
Yeah, because
well, that's what we're gonna see. That's what we're gonna see. And let me tell you something. I'm noticing something, right? Is that people have begun already in a short space of time to try to hold the government accountable to things. People are not, and I'm telling you, it's not. The supporters of the UFP are making comments. Some of the comments are nonsensical about things that are going on. Most of the comments are nonsensical because it's dealing with politics. But I'm seeing every day people, strong supporters of the NDP, trying to hold them accountable for things that were said during the election process. I'm thinking that we're going to have a very different 5 years than we had in the last 20 or the last 24. It's going to be very different. So everybody is going to have all the politicians elected and our ministry are going to have to come with their best. I'm telling you, I'm seeing it on social media. Maka made a post. He said that one of the political parties has 20-something thousand followers on social media. One has 30-something thousand. And if you think that social media is not effective, you should look at that, because 20-something thousand voted for the UNP and 30-something thousand voted for the NDP. He was quoting exact figure. I can't remember the exact figure. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing supporters of the NDP trying to hold them accountable. I have seen posts where it was acknowledged that they inherited the Adult International Airport runway issue, but they should get on top of it right away because it's now their responsibility. I've seen a post about Major Sinclair Liquor appearing on WEFM yesterday for an interview with Bing, and nothing was mentioned about the situation with the murders of 3 women, basically. One still missing, so you can contact the murder, but I don't think she's alive, so that's great. And I've seen people saying this, and I'm talking about their supporters saying that something should have been mentioned about that. And a lot of other issues. I see people talking about it was initially set by opposition, government politicians and now government politicians during the election that salaries will be doubled, and now it's gone to bonus. I've seen their supporters bringing up these things. Sometimes it's going to have a very different type of fight in the political landscape in relation to people feeling obligated or feeling that they have the right to hold politicians to what they say. So it's going to be left up to Dr. Shallow to show that he can juggle it to that. And I see somebody make a nonsensical, stupid statement, and I like to call him for what it is about him attending the swearing-in of the Prime Minister in St. Lucia. Oh, he already left the country. That's a stupid statement. That's a dumb statement. I don't make any sense.
He went in the capacity as CWI president?
I don't know which capacity he went in, to be honest. I don't know. But that's a stupid statement. But he can't attend. Politicians travel all the time. You know what I mean? They travel all the time. And we will see. It's definitely what is going to happen. Because as I say, they're members of parliament. In the former government, our chairman of board, there was high government that are chairman of board. More than one members of other groups, members of other boards, president, same like how he's the president of the West Indies. There were people who were president of other organizations, helping to run other organizations, giving the expertise in board meetings.
Yeah, but
coming up and we have a federal position.
But being a chairman of a board, but you have to ask how demanding were those roles though? I mean, you're losing your life. Start again. It's breaking up.
Yeah, I think it's coming from you, because I think we scrambled in the back. But what I'm saying, just for someone to point out, tell us what exactly Dr. Kishore Shah is.
You're losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you lose any call, let me leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
And as I said, as we go along, we will see if it's able to handle the role. But realistically speaking, if that was me, I wasn't giving that up.
But you see, but I don't get away to. So I also, so let me just put this into perspective, because I mentioned it yesterday. I said I didn't take a firm position. I too would prefer to give him the benefit of the doubt to see whether or not he can work effectively or function effectively in both roles, right? But it still could have just come back to a situation of waiting, right, to enter politics, because it's going to be a lot more demanding unless you want it to be the rep for constituency without having a portfolio. Without having a ministerial portfolio is a different situation, but he has a ministerial portfolio, right? But yeah.
Look at this, right? Look at this, right? I have a job, and the job is paying 50,000 US, right?
50,000.
I'm not saying that was that. Yeah, I'm just saying. I have a job, and it's paying 50,000 US, right? I would have gone to financial institution. Let's say I have gone to financial institution, and I have a loan for a car, all tied to that salary. I got offered a new job. Job definitely cannot carry the bill for that. Expecting me to leave the job.
Not expecting you to leave the job.
My lifestyle already.
Not expecting you to leave the job, but the second job that you entered into could have waited. Politics wasn't going nowhere. Unless you see something in the timing of why he went no. That's what you want to disclose to me?
I'm just something.
But Lyf,
I figured it's that you get to that.
Lyf.
I figured it was that you get to that.
But Lyf, what about if you stick with the $50,000 one?
Stick with it? When I tell you I love my country, I want to serve my country. I love my country. I want to serve. Stick with it, yes. But you could do two things at once.
Yeah.
I will stick with the $50,000 US a month.
No, remember you say stick with the job forever, right? Remember he
right.
When he can stop after 2 days, and then who knows if it will be his. He said then to stop. Maybe he's not giving back the position. Maybe he's voted back the position. It's all about having a plan too. It's common sense. But I would not leave that. That's just me. Are you gonna leave that? What are you gonna leave that for? Listen, that'll be sensible.
I won't either.
It's annual.
Is everything about the money with the two of you?
Of course.
Is everything about the money with the two of you? What about leaving a
Yeah.
legacy as president of CWI? What about improving Cricket West Indies? What about improving the West Indies team? Is everything about money? Huh? The two of you.
And I'm on right. Go back to the country. They want to leave a legacy.
Life legacy can't pay the bills.
Yeah, you're gonna leave a legacy. So anyway, let me leave it at that. I don't have a problem. Basically, I don't have a problem with him doing that because there are many people who talking and they're doing the same thing in different ways. Doing the same thing in different ways. You know what I mean? We see, even in the election campaign, we see a lot of conflict and incidents coming out. You know, for one, for instance, Sabutu spoke about Caesar spoke about his wife being robbed, and Israel was taking the job to defend the people who rob her. People saw that on the conflict of interest. At the end of the day, he's a lawyer and he's innocent proven guilty. Let's say maybe he should not have taken those clients. But who was he to talk? He allowed for it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend who was a lawyer, and when she took the job to defend Variant Prime, serial killer Variant Prime, for killing the real estate young lady, Stalin Grace, people was on her case and saying she shouldn't have taken up the job to defend Variant. But innocent, don't they proven guilty?
And everybody,
not work for us when we want.
and it's the right to legal representation too. So yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't work when we want. When we see it as working, it always should work. And let the man take his job. The man keep his job. If you see, the kind of money can't manage, we telling you we gonna know, and he gonna get called out for it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, Life.
Life?
Hi, hello?
All right. We saying okay?
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
All right, it's now 8 o'clock here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Of course, that's the time by the New Haven Funeral Home.
It's Namia.
Death is a fact of life.